Alright guys, one final time on the center to wrap this bad boy up. It has been an amazing season, or series, whatever you want to call it so far. We have done a lot, we have accomplished a lot of different things, like, just look at everything going on here. I mean, honestly man, it's kinda cool what we've managed to do with this freaking game so far. But yeah, look, I just wanted to have a quick run through everything that, like, sort of just put a bit of a name, like, you know, a bit of perspective on what we've accomplished, and maybe just have a look at some of the creatures that we've managed to, get along the way. But, yeah, just give me a sec, actually. I might just, piece everything together. Might get some of the tames out, put them up in a row and stuff. We can just go through them and have a bit of an explanation. So, hold on 1 second. Alright, guys, we've laid out some creatures. We are good to start looking at them, so... Oh, it always brings back a lot of nostalgia when this happens. It shows me how far we've come, which I always really like. So you can remember, like, our beginnings. You know, I think there's a couple of extra creatures that are over there in my egg farm, by the way, that, you know, I can't be bothered moving right now, so I'm not going to. But, you know, the Moss Chops is here in spirit. The Iguanodon that we lost. Oh, poor Iguanodon. That thing was amazing. And then, of course, we found a high-level beaver early on, so this was our good first wood gatherer. And we found, we got some Doties and Ankies, like, really quickly, actually. Now, they looked really good. This one's double mutated, I believe. I don't know. It probably, yeah, it's got 2 mutations, so the green and the pink. Yeah, we managed to get them, so we, like, had higher levels, and then we imprinted them, so they were really good at gathering. Then we eventually upgraded from the beaver to the mammoth, because mammoths are 1,000 times superior. Probably not that much, but still, I really much prefer them. Remember when we got this Rex really early on? I can't remember what we were doing. We were taming something. Or maybe just over at Volcano while I'm looking for something. I don't remember. I think we were just looking for a carnivore, actually. And yeah, we killed a Rex and we found that it had 2 level 20 babies, so I took them. And it's never seen the light of day since, really. It sat around outside for a while, and then when I moved here, it's been sitting away ever since. How many levels have you actually got? That'll be really interesting. Only 24. That's, it's kind of strange, actually. Yeah, interesting. Alright, Argentavis, obviously, like, one of the MVPs of every series. Like, you know, they're just so useful. The Yeti, when we managed to go and do that, the North Ice Cave, and we managed to get that, claimed because we figured out that that was a thing. And, look at all these levels it's got. Jeez, man. It's insanity. That thing would be super powerful now, I reckon. Wow. Yeah, and I put a hat on it just because it looks really funny. Yeah, you couldn't claim them before, just so you know. Like, that was never a thing. Just like babies were never a thing once. Yeah. Anyway. Pteranodon, that happened off cam, so you guys probably don't even care. Beyblade. Beyblade was one of my early carnivore tames. It was a higher level Baryonyx. I can't remember how high of a level, but it was decent. I don't remember what level it was tamed at. I could probably find out easily enough. I think it was like, came out at a 187. It was decent. We did it with, on the raft. We got it into a trap from there. So, it was tamed on fish meat. It lost a lot of taming effectiveness, but I think it was only like a 130 or something. So, yeah, it was always, as always, like, Baryonyx are, you know, amazing. No matter what level. Like, of course, they're always a higher level, but they always just seem to be so useful no matter whether they're perfected, imprinted, or even just, you know, just straight up tamed. They're awesome. Then we have the Pyromane. Now that was, you know, obviously I just really wanted to get myself one of those dudes because brand new to the game and they're super cool. Like, this has got me written all over it. Just, you know, fantasy creatures and things. So yeah, this one's been imprinted. We tamed a couple of others up and managed to get that together. Oh, the Deinosuchus, I think the Spinos came first. We had a really good Spino before this one. It was just imprinted and stuff, and, you know, it was good. And then we got the Deinosuchus. Those things are just ridiculous, man. Like, honestly, they're just ridiculous. They're so strong. They're, like, overpowered. And they're amazing. They're just pure amazing. But yeah, if you look at it all, like, you know, there's just quite a few tames here. You know, it's really cool. They're not so unique. Like, on Scorched, it felt more unique because you got all those different creatures over there. But, you know, I'm pretty happy with the ones we've got here. Like, that Spino sticks out so much. Good on you, Roanoa. You're just a champion, mate. Anyway, so I threw these out around here on purpose so that we could, you know, keep them safe. But, you know, then we've got all of our water tames, obviously. So, Dunkleosteus over here. That was just really good wood, stone metal gatherer that I tried to get eventually, and I'd say it got a little bit of use, but not too much. You know, it just was so slow. I don't know, I just preferred the Doty still. For some reason, I don't know why, that is way better, in all honesty, but I don't know. Surfactinus, so this was like, you know, a pretty early tame for me as well. Managed to find a couple of really high level ones just like hanging outside a base. Why am I... What am I punching? That's weird. Okay, I don't understand. But anyway, we managed to tame a couple of high level ones and, you know, imprint and little small army of them, and these things have just been ridiculously awesome. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of them. We got our Ichthy, you know, this thing was tamed really early on, managed to get a good saddle for it. It was just like a quick little tame that I could use to get around quickly if I needed to, but, you know, it only really came in handy once we got the ShADDow, so, yeah, was pretty happy with that. I don't know what that sound was. Was that the Dunkley eating or something? Could have been. Whatever. Over here, oh, yeah, we got the... We'll go through some of the base stuff later. Bazzy, so we managed to get a couple of Basilosaurus, breed them together, get an imprinted one. I got this incredible saddle from a treasure chest. So good, so freaking awesome. I love it so much. The Bazzies always come in handy just against they're such a useful water mount. They're like probably the most useful out of everything, I think. They're just amazing. The Mosa. So, you know, we didn't tame a couple and breed them up or anything. We just got the one. But still, you know, it's a Mosa. They're cool. You know, got a little bit of use. You know, it's alright. And yeah, there's still a couple of creatures over there, but that's kind of it for all I wanted to show you from the creatures. So now there's kind of like a quick little bit of the journey, I guess. Like, we started like way over, hang on, what is it, 8? Way over there on that island. There's a little, little 1x1 hut over there. I love it. I don't know. I always love just leaving the first base there and just, you know, being able to go back and say, you know, ah, this was mine. It took a couple of episodes, but eventually we got on the raft and we, that was not what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do at all. We managed to get on the raft and come over here, and that was good. You know, we managed to move successfully. We didn't lose anything. You know, it went very, very, very well. And then I was thought to myself, I need to do something, and I decided to start a water base. And early on, it started just as, you know, this one right here, so I could put my stuff in it. I built this up. It obviously was a lot more bare than it is now. And then after that, I started this, what do you call this? I don't even know what you call this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon. I started a hexagon shape. Yeah. And, just so I could build a gigantic pen in the water, because this is such a water-themed map. And if you let me go up here, and we just have a look, like, this thing is massive. You know, and didn't have the roofs on the walkways or anything back then. It didn't have the center bit. I totally forgot about the ShADDow too, but that was only like last episode. I'm sure you guys are very fresh on me taming that thing. I like it. I'll give it a good 7 out of 10. You know, it is very cool. It's a very cool concept, so I love it. It's just a few things that are frustrating about it and things I wish were better, but still pretty good. Yeah, so we started off with that one. And I built the water pen next so that I could start taming water creatures. And, you know, that was brilliant. I really loved that. So then next I moved on and made this greenhouse. You know, it didn't need to be as big as it is, but I couldn't help it. The thing I loved about this build is I tried to make every tower different, and I did that, damn it. You know, I really liked this whole, the 2 railings coming down from the pillar, like, just sort of capping that off. I thought it looked really good. And, you know, up in here, there's not really too much. We've got a beehive up there. We've got some crop plots. There's not much going on. And down here is really barren as well. But, you know, it was a tower just for greenhouses, and that's how it went. And then I went a little bit ambitious on the next one. I wanted to do a tech farm like I could on a Ark Survival Evolved. And I tell you what, I don't recommend doing these ever. Just watch the video where I tried to do it and you'll understand why. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work like it should. So I kind of just let it sit here and do nothing ever since. Unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. Next up, I built a tower that I started to use as a breeding center. You know, hence all of the Spinos in here. Let me just actually put them away. We have no use for you guys anymore. We don't need no army. Yeah, look, it was... once again, I made it differently. I tried to be creative with the pillars. Yeah, I don't know what I'm punching. I think I'm punching my own tech suit. Very strange. Yeah, I did this, you know, like diagonal effect kind of thing, and I really liked it. Next, I moved on and I built this kibble farm thing, and I really liked what I did with the roof on this one. I don't know if I can even... Can I just get out of here just to have a look? You know, I was a bit different. I created this this shape on top, and all in all, I was pretty happy with it. So if I can I sneak in there? I can. I really didn't get much use out of this, to be honest. You know, we got some eggs. You know, pretty happy with the egg output, but I didn't really need it, to be honest. Like, I hardly use kibble when I get to this point. Like, all I needed was those Uranus, and I didn't need any of the others. But yeah, it's still worth it to me. It's just a tower I could use. Lastly, the last tower we put together was this one, which I did nothing with in the end, but I just really wanted to build a dock off to the side, and I did that, damn it. And I was pretty happy with it. I did have 2 rafts. I don't even know if I addressed that, but Elite Sickness did attack twice. Pretty funny. But yeah, that raft went goodbye, and that one did not. That's our original raft, so isn't that brilliant? It got to survive this whole time. Oh man, and then lastly, I put the center pieces in here. I couldn't get it to line up very nicely, and I couldn't do roofs on it like I wanted, but all I wanted was a greenhouse tower to put my artifacts in eventually. And damn it, I did that. And I thought it looked pretty good, considering. It didn't really do the glowing like I wanted it to, but it brought this whole base together in a way that I really, really, really liked. Yeah. And I like everything that we accomplished. I really do. And then, you know, of course, there was a lot of caving adventures. You know, I wasn't a fan of the center caves. I really... Compared to other maps anyway, they're not... I don't know. There's something about them. They're too big, barren, and... yeah, those things alone are enough to just... Yeah, anyway. Not a fan. Compared to other ones anyway. They're okay. But yeah... I don't know, guys. That's pretty much it. Like, you know, we creatures, caving, water base. Like, it was good fun. I really, really enjoyed my playthrough of the center a lot more than I thought I would. Trust me. I was concerned this was going to fizzle out very quickly for me, but it didn't. So, anyway, I just want to take a moment. I just want to thank everyone who was, I don't know, certainly the ones who stick around and freaking watch, like, all the time. You guys are incredible. Like, the comments, like, the nice comments I wake up to every single day. You guys just, like, you know, you rock. You really do. And, you know, all of the subscribers, like, kudos to you. Thank you for supporting me. I can't believe where I've gotten to in this short amount of time. Like, it's... Oh, it's incredible. And, you know, of course, channel members as well. Even a step further, like, you guys are just ridiculously incredible. Like, gold, platinum, all of the amazing stars you can possibly get. Thank you so much. Anyway, guys, look, I'll just say it one more time. Like, if you found yourselves enjoying this entire series, guys, please go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help me out. It also just will show me that one final push of support that the center was, you know, liked by you all. And, yeah, and also, you know, it shows, like, you know, shows that all the support that I love. And also maybe you can show some excitement for what's to come next. Like, I've got plenty of ideas for next season. Like, obviously, we're still on Svartalfheim at the moment. We're not going anywhere. But, you know, I will need another series. So, probably onto another modded series, I think. I'm actually thinking about maybe doing... what's it called again? Ananuki Genesis is the one I'm thinking of. Like, I know I could do Docks. I could do... what's the other one? Omega Ascended. There's the other ones I could do, but... Ananuki Genesis has got just, I don't know, it's got the flair I like with like, you know, crazy looking creatures that are like on fire, like elemental. You know, I love that. And Omega just looks weird to me. And Dox is just overcomplicated and is just like a snake with no venom, or like that scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender, like, sorry, Avatar, the first one, the movie that M. Night Shyamalan made with the rock scene where they do this huge kata and one rock moved. Like, it's just lackluster to me. Is all I'm saying. It's interesting, don't get me wrong, but lackluster. So Ananuki Genesis is probably the one I'm going to go for. But yeah, I've got other big projects in the works as well. Don't worry, there's plenty going on. Plenty going on. Anyway, guys, look, that's it for now. I'm going to sign off, running towards my creatures over here, and we're going to go over and, you know, put the Pyromane on my shoulder. We're going to kill this Pegamastix. We're going to kill one final time. All right, we did it. We're going to put him away. We're going to pat Roronoa by punching it. We're going to pat everything else, and then we're going to sign out over here. I hope you all enjoy whatever it is you're doing, whatever time zone it is, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.